Okay. YouTube was definitely having some problems. That was, I got one of those errors where it said your live stream is ended right on the Prism app. So, yeah. Ambrose, good morning. Hello, Susie, I'm back. I'm back, hopefully, for the rest of the allotted stream time. Yeah, here we are, Spy Hunter, hi. Hi, hello. I didn't really highlight the JP Morgan Chase building today, but there was. Yes, Texas. I was trying to get away, but couldn't do it. You got me. Yeah, everything's fine with me. I think it's the YouTube stuff that's going weird today. The indicators of that are the unavailability of 1080p for a while and then a complete crash. Oh gosh, Narelle, I missed that. Holy moly. I hope it all goes as well as it can. Jeez. What do we miss? Not much. I tried not to move too much while resetting the stream. You might have lost like half a block, depending on where YouTube actually crashed it all. Terrence, good morning. Nah, Ron. It's harder to catch up with me than you think. Oh. What is that? High-pitched and annoying alarm. Yes, take 3, technically, yeah. At least you can see the buffer wheel in 1080. Good. Good quality. And we got a buffer. Wow. But today is not the day for things going well with the stream, it would seem. Oh well. Oh, looks like we made it just in time to catch folks coming out of the train. I'd like to make this light to cross left again. All right. It's Madison Avenue. Alamera's here, been knocked off 4 times already this morning. Yeah, there's definitely some weird YouTube stuff going on. I don't know if they broke their own platform making some updates, or if this is just a planned update time. Maybe this is really a low priority streaming time that they choose for their updates. Weekday morning in the USA. Again, my favorite sushi place is Hatsuhana right there. Good to highlight it every Wednesday. How is Starfield? It's going slow. I played it not as much as I wanted to. John, good morning. Yeah, we also timed it inadvertently with a train that just got out of Grand Central. So that's probably why we saw this burst of people. Yeah, it must be a week of medical things. I have a CAT scan I gotta do this Friday. ENT wanted. So it's a bunch of stuff going on. Starfield is a space game with no space travel. Yeah, they turned the fast travel into the space travel into fast travel, essentially. Maybe, Ron, or it was a coordinated attack. I'm sure YouTube has a lot of redundancies in server locations geographically, so somehow it all they coordinated their tripping in every office. I personally like a good Bethesda RPG. But now that look at the plane, they're flying like directly over Fifth Avenue today. But now that I think about it, I never finished Skyrim. So, actually, if I really think about it, I'm not sure I ever finished a Bethesda. I might have finished Fallout 3. Whoa, Narelle, she fell on her face, smashed her tooth, and still going to dance? Oh, that's a trooper. No, Smike, they have QR codes, not barcodes. Oh, now if we're really getting actual technical, yes, a lot of pets are chipped. Well, do they chip cats routinely also? I don't know. I'm out of touch with the pet requirements. Oh, the front doors are closed right now. Oh, they're preparing to spoil Apple's event. Oh yeah, that's right, because Apple's event is September 12th, and Google doesn't want the primary streaming is going to be through YouTube, right? Or does Apple have their own place they're going to stream? All right, after this truck, I think we can go, because the rest of the folks are turning. In terms of like the story in Starfield, it's like right up my alley. I mean, they introduced you to the story pretty early, like humanity's in a spacefaring stage. They've colonized other planets and solar systems without really signs of other intelligent alien life, like beyond humans' intelligence. But then, discovered these artifacts, which are completely different technology. They seemingly like random pieces of junk, but it turns out they might have a deeper meaning to another ancient, maybe, or whatever, alien civilization. Lynn and Graham, good morning. And so essentially you're just exploring space, trying to find the rest of those artifact pieces to figure out something about this other civilization. So like, to me, it's enjoyable. So the story for me is kind of what's keeping me in. I know that everyone says it gets better after 12 hours or something like that. I'm drawn in. I'm just waiting to get some quality of life improvements in like inventory management and stamina or oxygen management. Anyway, the space version of this, wow. Oh, the Swanky Laxers will be here in a week. At this time, they'll be flying next week. Peter's giving us some notables. Stex doesn't have time for Starfield, Baldur's Gate, and a baby, not in that order. Yeah, it's one maybe game that you might have time for during naps when you're not cleaning up. And yeah, Damien's waiting for Payday 3. I never really played the Payday games, but considering they're mainly co-op, maybe it'll be pretty fun. Maybe I know I have friends who played it also, but we'll see. Dwayne, I don't know. I'm sure we can Google it up. Avril and Steve also getting a heat wave this week, it seems. Ron, it's one of those situations where the few ruin it for the many. There is a nice breeze right now, but it's not really making up for the heat. They're always watering the sidewalk. Like the way they were watering it there, I don't know. That's actually gonna wash off any doo-doo. It just seems like it's sprinkling it. Starfield, I think, is like over 100 gigabytes for sure, maybe like 120 or so. I don't know. You got that third job to pay for daycare, right? It's wild. Oh man, I didn't walk fast enough. Oh, the light is blinking. Interesting. Humidity is 80%, and the temperature currently doesn't help. And there's cars pretty much all the way down the line, so I think we're going to be waiting here until the light changes or until there's a significant break in traffic. If I missed any hellos this morning, I apologize. With all the streaming, yeah, light's changing. And that's our chance. With all the streaming issues, I might have missed a few. I'm really... I wonder if I'm going to have to think about Unraid. I don't know. Sorry, I got like a lot of home tech on my mind. Figuring out storage solutions and whatnot. We definitely mistimed that. Usually we make this light. But because we got stuck at that light for the entire... Let me just go. You know what? I'll sweat. Fine. We're going to do a light jog. I don't want to miss it. 57th Street is definitely going to make us wait till the end, so we ran across. There we go. Abby, good morning. Sebastian doing all right. Deepanshu, good morning. Jason Freeman wondering about my doo-doo. Holly, Indiana, good morning. Swanky, I did not see that. But sounds like a good thing, as long as it goes well. That little, like, 3-second jog increased the sweat substantially. Too far away to make this, so I don't want to run this whole way and oversweat. Fun and Funny Pets says to support new creators is important. Yeah, it is important. As long as you have content people want to watch. But as I say, there's an audience for everything. All right, who else did I miss today? I feel like I still missed a lot of stuff, and I apologize if I did. But here we are at Central Park. Oh, they finished installing that other art. OM, good morning. Open Plumbing ate a kids' meal at McDonald's today. His mom was really angry. Like taking a Happy Meal from a baby. All right. As a Swanky said, this is like an anti-skydiver monument. It's a Fred Eversley parabolic light. So I'll kind of come up to the screen here, or to the sign here, so you can see it. And then if you want to read it, you can pause. We must move. Happy-go-lucky, good morning. Unraid. Do I really want to go with Unraid? See, the main reason I'm kicking myself right now is when I made a router that can handle 10 gigabit routing, I put the pfSense directly on bare metal. I could have done a Proxmox server and had a bunch of other things in addition to pfSense, which could have been kind of virtualized rather than bare metal, and it would still function fine as far as I know. Because the hardware on that router is beefier than needs to be for a router. And so I could have used it for other things. Like Unraid. Oh well. Maybe I'll, maybe I will get one of those little small form factor refurbished things. Okay, I have an idea. And we're getting buffers again? I don't know what's happening today. This has got to be some YouTube stuff. Let's see, I see Holly, Patrick. Don't forget to bring a towel. Fiddler's Green now. Jacques Small, good morning. Yeah, well, if they're exercising today, this is the only time to do it. Unless you really want to sweat. Which you might. Like little stream pauses, that's not good. A delivery. Looks like it's stuff for the gift shop. I mean, it's still very cool to have a zoo kind of right here. You know, not to go into the morals or whatnot of a zoo, but you know, I think you know what I mean. Looks like there's toilet paper over there outside, or is that a paper towel roll? Seems like it might be insulating something, or it was just there. Happenstance. Some mic scratches. Slim Shady. RJ's got to go. Thanks for stopping in, RJ. Sorry we had all these issues today. Slim Shady. Hey, where's the movie sign? Oh, it's still Bear in the Swirl, 4D. I wonder if Baby Commuter would like that one. I think the 4D might scare her. Adrian Barnes, good morning. Mew, hello. Yeah, because the 4D movies usually include like sensory stuff, right? Like little air tubes at your feet, splashes of water. I think it'll scare Baby Commuter. We have taken Baby Commuter to a zoo. This zoo actually, but she was much younger, like half the age of now. To us that's not very much, but I guess to a baby it is. And her favorite animal changes all the time. LL, good morning. Dean Slope, a natural meadow, or native meadow, sorry, I keep messing that up. With Billionaires Row behind it. Boop. Oh. Maybe it's the heat too. Yeah, it was sluggish this morning to begin with, getting ready and getting out and starting the stream, and then the stream has problems. There's a few things. Yes, Adam. People are getting in whatever they got to get in exercise-wise in the morning before they melt. And also good morning. I'm already melting. This would normally not be so bad, but I do have a near 30-pound backpack. Ambrose did some long work already. Stefan thinks I'm buffering today because I didn't stream on Monday. It's payback. Another thing Baby Commuter does now is if she's walking down the street with us, she'll walk up to a flower and just sniff. I don't think she's actually smelling anything. I think she just likes the idea of smelling the flowers. At least she's stopping and smelling the roses. Did I fall on the wrong side of the bed? Yeah, if only I just fell on the right side of the bed. The lawns are freshly trimmed. I feel like they purposely leave some of the trees overgrown at the base. Maybe they don't want people dealing with those trees too much or messing with them. Maybe they're on a watch list or something, these trees. I have no idea. Or they could have just missed the area because of some roots that are in the way. I don't know. Pigs and Walk Sean is here. I am leaking sweat down my face. More so than our usual summer morning commutes. I'm coated. I'm glistening. I'm radiant. All right, I won't go that far. Yeah, Peter, I guess we'll find out. I mean, they still have things that are not as scary for kids, like the princess dinners, things like that. That I think she would enjoy. What won't enjoy the princess dinners is my wallet, but for the kids. 1-877 cars for kids. K-A-R-S cars for kids. Yeah, only in the set, but like, it feels like a hot 70. Or 70, whatever it is right now. 76, 77, I don't even know. Which is at 1 in the morning. Prince, good morning, not to be confused with Prince Ice. They do, right, Sue? Too fast. And what do we spend our life prioritizing? Gotta work. Should have just stuck with my guns and done computer science. You can see the heat in the air, yeah, right? That haze. This is the beginning of so many of those summer comedy movies where they do a little B-roll of the neighborhood. People in chaise lounges by the pool. I'm assuming we're going to get a bad buffer here today, since the buffers are not on the positive end of the spectrum this morning. Oh, I'm going to go around. They're doing some sort of a photo thing. It's not a big deal for me to go around, so I'm just going to go. Maybe we'll reduce some of the buffers. Now it's like hot yoga just outside. Dawoodi's in the Maldives, but now we got to contend with cyclists. We made it. We made it. I don't know that the organized workout group is here today. No, they are. I see them on the other side of the fountain too. Maybe because we're a little later today, we're catching their the end of theirs.
Like the beautiful carving.
Jason Freeman only wants to go to the cloisters. That would be a nice walk. Unless you get me a job at the cloisters, then we can commute there. Yes. Gravy, good morning. Anna wants me to take a dunk in the fountain. I should. For some reason in my YouTube recommendations, I've been getting a lot of like sailing across the Atlantic Ocean in a 29-foot sailboat type videos. That just sounds scary to me. Duncan Fountains, you better go copyright that immediately. Teresia, good morning. Positive sidewalk messages. Well, Javi, perhaps. I feel like I would enjoy the problem-solving aspect of software engineering, but who knows? IT stuff on its own right now for me is just a hobby. I do like to mess around. Bowbridge, why not? SJ, good morning. Dakota's peeking out over there. Can't see the boathouse from this angle, but it's back there. KC Blazer, good morning. Peter, I think we'll figure it out. We have this like super Disney friend who wants to do all that. To the motionless bird suffer a buffer. Yes, it's a siloed buffer. Carl, good morning. Yeah, Fiddler, these people were just sleeping in their tiny boats on the water. Frank Reg Thomas with $1.50 super sticker. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate that. It's not me. It's gonna be melting in Dallas. International toucaning. I hear bugs in the ramble making noise. I will do an example of their noise. Sorry. The heat, delirium. Prince thought Disney was dying because of my noises or because of their market values. The audience here is over 1 year. I forget sometimes, you know, with the toddler and whatnot. Sandra, good morning if I missed you before. Why most people do not commute into the city in a personal boat. Yeah, we do wonder about that. Probably because like nowhere to park it. Is Joange here? Good morning. I'm struggling a little bit today. I wasn't built for this. And you guys are also probably more used to the cold than this kind of weather. With your origins. Our phone is buffering badly today. Well, today we have, I don't know. The heat's getting to everyone. YouTube, Prism. Bagels and Walk Sean was at the Caribbean Carnival. Ran into Yo, Ange, and Joe. Nice. Rebel Row enjoys the fall weather. I enjoy the transitions in seasons. I like 4 distinct seasons because when you have days like this at the end of summer, you're ready for that transition. And you're gonna get it. But if you live in a certain area that does not have these kinds of seasons, you're not gonna get it. There's a big fish over there. If you throw little flakes in the water, you can get, oh, there's quite a few of them. You can get them pretty active. The water has a what you might call a stench. Billionaires Row is there, covered in that heat haze. Fresh laundry if your laundry were soaked in my sweat for like 8 days. And sitting in a bag. Then you open that bag on the 8th day and that's what it smells like. I think it's that bird. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. When's there gonna be snow in New York again? Yeah. We've been asking for it for a while. Yeah, that bird is not happy with my smells. There's a turtle. Not at all uncommon to see in the park, especially later in the day when they're all basking in the sun on the shores and various other rocks. Burning heat and heavy downpour, the 2 seasons in Southeast Asia. Oh boy. It's not me picking November 10th for snow. I feel that's wishful thinking. That's pretty early for snow. But if we can get it, we'll get it. I feel like December is more consistently the likelihood of having more snow, like starting. But these last couple of years have just been kind of dry. Maddie's taken over Norel's account, letting us know she's doing better than Monday. I guess Monday was the day when the incident happened. I hope you're doing better and better, and sorry to hear you have to undergo a procedure. But hopefully it's a straightforward routine and you're in and out and recover quickly. And perhaps ice cream? Wait, the I Like Turtles kid is now a man, did a promo for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I did not see that. Tiger Pulley, hello. We do need one good snowstorm. Oh wait, we got a break in the bikes. I see no bikes coming at all. So I'm gonna take that opportunity. Farmer's Almanac said the winter will be colder with more snow. Didn't it say that last year? Didn't we decide the Farmer's Almanac is somewhere on the unreliable scientific scale? I don't know. Let me scroll around a little bit. Swanky had dinner. Oh, somebody offered you Macca's. Mars and World White Angel is here. All right, Adam, I gotta look that up later. Kidney Beans Global is here from London. Eric Van Cleve with a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Eric. Very kind of you. I do very much appreciate your support. More active hurricane season 2 every year. Who'd Have Tape says the almanac is whack. Yeah, if you want real weather forecast, you gotta check out Morning Joe, which is a good pun also. Coffee. You gotta check out his weather report. That's gonna give you more accurate New York weather than the Farmer's Almanac, which is hot take, less accurate than horoscope. Hopefully that doesn't reveal my thoughts on those too much. I think you already do. Red Oak Tree, where we did once witness a raccoon climbing. Yeah, right, Adam? I mean, that's the way to do it. If it's just gonna be one guy doing the weather report, that's the way I'll take it. When you have some sort of like resource, like the Farmer's Almanac, I don't know, I'd rather they just didn't put out any predictions. But its accuracy has been debated among experts. Well, of course. Well, I mean, Angel, even a clock is a broken clock works or is right twice a day. Yes. So the almanac's going to guess it right eventually. Like, I butchered that saying, didn't I? Chopped cheese, huh? I'll take some chopped cheese in a sandwich form. But I like melted cheese. Does chopped cheese get melted? Fake weather is the same as fake news. I don't know. Are we getting close to that political border now? The only horoscopes I use is Weird Al's horoscope for today song. That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. I'm gonna have a prediction right now. I think Mia is gonna pop in the chat. Oh, I was right. My predictions always come true. Good morning, Mia. Good to see you. If just for a second. I guess you're also getting closer and closer to your New York trip. Oh, you're already in your New York trip. Nice. We're in the same time zone. It seems like you're taking advantage of your jet lag, I guess. Yoga session at the Edge. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know they offered that. Yeah, today's probably a nice morning for good views. Although it's about to get hot. Sounds like you've already been experiencing some of the heat if you were here yesterday. Peter says the almanac forecasts have been shown by independent scientific studies to be only half correct. So, the Farmer's Almanac, you heard it here first from Peter, is just as accurate as a coin flip. Oh boy. They must have something going on. I don't know if the longevity in and of itself is good. Like the way it works in medicine, for example, is we think something is good, we run the studies on it, you prove the hypothesis or you prove the null hypothesis, and then you change recommendations based on the outcomes. All right, Mia, thanks for coming in. Sounds like your trip is already going well, maybe minus the heat. Enjoy the rest of it. Maybe you can pop in again on Friday morning. Let us know how things are going. Let's see, light is not in our favor to the left, although it will be in a moment. So we're gonna cross now. Let's go this way. I am sweating good. It sounds like more and more kids are going to school. I think someone told me that some of them start actually on Thursday this week. Some of them started on Tuesday. I don't know. The ones in uniform aren't the NYC public school kids. All right, I don't really know which way I'm gonna go here, but I guess I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I guess we're crossing 86th, is it? Yeah. I am baking. And I wish I was baking a Boston cream donut. Everyone's back from the Hamptons. We went out to the Hamptons like one time. You know, like through an Airbnb or whatever was out there. And we got caught in like what they call the trade parade or something, but it's like when you get out that far, there's only like one main road. And apparently it gets very crowded. Oh, New York City Public Schools start Thursday, got it. That's interesting. We usually have to go right after Labor Day, the Tuesday, when I was in public schools here. Oh, this truck is gonna have a lot to collect. Also, if the rumors are true, is it true that the iPhone 15 is going to be USB-C now? That's going to mess with all our dongles. If I have to get it, my dongles. Why won't they think about my dongles? Yeah, we enjoyed like riding bikes out there for a little bit, but I think it was enough for like a weekend get. I can't see myself, even if I had the financial means of like owning a weekend home out there, because like it's not that exciting to me, for me personally, to go to like the same place on the weekend just to sit there rather than sit in my primary residence. I don't know. I guess I'm just not in the right mindset for that kind of a lifestyle. But I guess depends on who you are, who your friends are, who your social network is, and that could be your norm. It's not me. Now, if I win the lottery, maybe my perspective will change. Garbage truck is going to be there for a while. Can you say dongles on YouTube? We're about to find out what the dongle limit is. And then the other news that came out, it seems like there's a true crackdown on short-term Airbnb rentals in New York now. I didn't specifically read too deeply into it, but the NYC subreddit has been getting multiple posts about it. I'll have to look into it later. My dongles. Why won't they think about my dongles? I missed the Farmer's Almanac limerick. My thing won't let me swatch it. It keeps shifting. I'll have to get back to it later. The next Powerball amount, I think it's quite up there. I have that Jackpocket app installed, but it's a dangerous app to have. You have to register with the city if you want to use your apartment as a short-term rent. Oh, so they're like allowing people to do it? Like they're actually letting you? Didn't Airbnb also just go public? Not good news for them if all this publicity is about New York City cracking down on them. Doug, good morning. Allie's here, good morning. Lisa Ann, good morning. Lori Brown is here. I might have missed you before. Good morning. Powerball's at 461 million. Didn't Domino's originate something? I feel like Jason Freeman told me that before. Oh well. Prince is really concerned about the ability to say dongles on YouTube. Well, if this live stream dies again, I think we'll know why. And this scaffolding really covered up that walk signal. Is that even allowed? Domino's originated in Ypsilanti? I like that name. Michigan. Wayne Reed used to be 24 hours, I think. Wonder if it still is, I don't know.
It's living.
There are other rules. Oh, but so they're going to still allow you to use your apartment as short-term rentals if you register it with the city? I got to read into the specifics of this, because the way that the articles made it seem is that Airbnb is dead in New York. I don't know. Some flowers are still standing, though they don't look as happy anymore. A dongle salesperson is a dongle monger. Not bad. This would be a good YouTube name. I only reviewed dongles. Another D'Agostino. Oh, so you have to live in the apartment, only allow 2 guests, up to 2 guests, and register with the city. Well, Airbnb for the longest time was technically illegal in New York because we don't allow short-term rentals. Like less than 30 days, whatever the law is. But for whatever reason, Airbnb was still allowed to operate here. But I guess it got a little out of hand. You know, if you're in a building where somebody who owns an apartment next to you is constantly rotating people through, you know, you have safety concerns. These are people here on vacation, so who knows how they're gonna act every night, and you don't know because every week is gonna be somebody new. Anyway, yeah, there's like a lot of issues with Airbnbs if you're affected by one in your building. Probably, Ange. I don't know. It's still really hard to enforce. So I think the only way they can really enforce it is if somebody in the building finds out, complains about it. Then maybe the city will do something on a case-by-case basis. Gosh, I think that truck just decided to brake too fast at the red light. James Davison, good morning. No cars. I feel like I'm slowing down, but I don't want to be. With the heat. My God, the heat. Moon's at 31 months. Good morning. Cash Jordan featured an affordable apartment in Dumbo and only $9K a month. I think I saw that apartment. Like, the apartment itself was quite big. I think it was like 1,200 square feet. But $9K a month. The person below Adam rents out his apartment as an Airbnb 6 months out of the year. Yeah, I think it's great for the owners to make money off of it. I think people even use it on rentals. Like, they'll rent an apartment and then try to use it as an Airbnb as long as possible. Jimmy Buffett and Steve Harwell died recently as well, the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Yeah, I feel like people didn't really know. I followed Smash Mouth back in the day. It was one of my favorite bands growing up. I really liked to walk in. I liked their first album, Fushu Mang. They had some good songs on it. But yeah, he had like a pretty sad story. I think they lost a kid, like a child, to cancer. And I think he never came back after that. Lights green. I see one car coming. All right, now we'll go. Yeah, Adam, he was like old videos. Not old, actually. The more recent videos of his performances before he officially retired from the band. Prince, people will pay. I'd like to meet those people, but they will pay. Alright, we're probably going to run into buffers very soon. Dallas banned it, and is it enforcing well? I guess, I don't know. Alright, we might run into, or I think we're already running into buffer issues. And I think we're stuck at the light, yeah. Yeah, it's awful, dude. It's like it's a terrible, terrible thing with very little rhyme or reason. Apart from like genetics and environmental factors at times, but still. Like in the grand scheme of it, like from a nature perspective, like what is the purpose of cancer in terms of nature? Is it like nature's form of population control? Like, what is it? Why does it need to exist from like a scientific perspective? I understand it's like a cell mutation, but yeah, I don't know. Or down so low, this is kind of what happens. I don't know. Anyway, that was a bad buffer. Mattress Firm always causes a buffer in the live stream. I'm not going to rush this last block anymore. What time is it? 7:39. It's not too bad. Adam's grandfather was from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Jimmy Buffer. All right. Take this opportunity to cross. I think we're recovering all right now from the buffer. Mattress Firm, Faraday cage, working well. And Gary Wright died recently as well. Everyone has the time, I guess. I have to rent out the retail space. What am I gonna do there? I'm gonna sell all my merch. I'm gonna sell the promise of merch. In mattress dreams we lay, comfort and support every day. Mattress Firm, where sleep is king. Restful nights, the joy it brings. Jimmy Buffer is awesome. Dave enjoyed that one. Who was the originator? Was that Ambrose? Walking commuter experience. It's kind of like the Friends experience, but the question why will come up a lot. Why? Walking commuter experience? Why? Why are we doing this? But you might have been referring it to more as the J. Peterman one. Yes, why and who? Who is this walking commuter? Why are we being forced to hold 5 pounds in a stick format? Did you lose me? You just lost my brain and my sanity. Miguel, good morning. Moon's excited for football this season. I don't know, Allie, for some reason that GPT answer to why just made me mad. Somebody was crossing the street when they weren't supposed to be. A taxi beeped very hard. I'm on my fence again. Yeah, all these renovations of Starbucks have minimal indoor seating, if any. The one in Kips Bay that was recently redone has like 5 seats inside now. Well, it used to have a lot more. I think they're tired of people setting up as in their home office in Starbucks, maybe. But there's plenty of other cafes that will allow you to do that. Though a lot of them do have time limits. That Dunkin' Donuts on 33rd and 2nd closed. I thought that one was never going to close because it's like on the way to the hospital for a lot of people. Have I ever blown out a flip-flop? Is that like a euphemism for something? Jorge Augusto does not like my throat clear on the mic. I know. It's a problem I got. I really should mute it when I do that. How do you say good morning in Russian? Dobrое утро in Russian. Dobrое утро. Dunkin' Donuts always looks like an active crime scene. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, it doesn't have the same, I mean, Starbucks at least looks clean. Dunkin' Donuts doesn't always seem, yeah. Yeah, probably Adam. And even with all that minimal seating, they still look very dumpy. Too many Wi-Fi squatters. I mean, people, yeah, there's so many Link NYC stations now, I guess you could really go anywhere. But a lot of the independent cafes still seem to allow it just with time limits, I don't know. Maybe you could refresh your time limit by buying more stuff. Bobby Weinstein in Boca Raton. Who Dat Dave is recording my throat clear as your ringtone. I gotta get that ringtone from Impractical Jokers. Whose phone is ringing? Mine. Whose phone is ringing? Mine. Whose phone is ringing? Mine. Oh, I'm gonna have to be walking later for myself in the midday. It's gonna be bad. That's right, Deborah. That's right. Just jetpack home? No problem. We'll do it. Get a misting hat? I should. I want to get one of those sharper image neck air conditioning devices No, I won't be able to do a live stream midday today, I don't think. It's going to be too much. They've used Joey Fatone in their show before, multiple times. I haven't seen them filming. Mrs. Commuter has seen them. Not in the middle of a film, but kind of all together getting ready. Oh, you're not going to like my throat clear now. Okay, I'll try to end the stream before my next throat clear, so you don't have to worry about it so much. Oh, Q is the one that knows Joey Fatone. Oh, fly just landed on my gimbal. Taxi cab, glad you enjoyed the eventual stability. The 6th Bureau, huh? Perhaps. 7:46, almost time for me to get to work. To the stars with your bucks for a latte. Narelle still wants those 300 likes. I don't know. We're at 250. Might be too tough now. Maxim Pavlovsky in Nikolaev, Ukraine. Good morning. I feel like I haven't seen an Impractical Jokers episode in a while. I know. Who left? Joe, right? Joe Gatto. I wonder if he'll ever come back. He's been doing his own thing too, I think. It'd be nice for him to come back one day. All right, anyway. I probably should get going. It's already 7:48. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. All right. Thanks everyone for dropping in today. I'll complete my throat clearing after the stream. Thanks for all the super chats and super. All right, maybe not. Hold on. All right. I guess I should be drinking Budweiser. Budweiser, because of the frogs. All right. I need a Ricola. Appreciate the super chat, super stickers as always. Thanks to the members, Patreon, PayPal, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Non-subscribers, if you're listening, thank you too. Think about subscribing. Think about more thumbs up. Finding in with the KES 95 super sticker. I don't know what KES is. I appreciate the support, but thank you for that. And if anybody can fill me in on K, I'll look it up later. But thank you for that. My voice is just buffering. That's all that's happening. It's a voice buffer. Oh, it's Korean. Okay. Did it always appear that way? I thought it used to appear differently on the stream. Unless they changed the way they do it. Oh, you do Kenyan live streams in oh, it's Kenya. Is that what that is? Awesome. And you do live streams in Kenya, finding Ian? Okay, I'm curious about that. I'd like to check out your live streams in Kenya. Oh, Ram was guessing, I see. Hot drinks every time I clear my throat. Uh-oh. As long as they're not adult drinks, then you'd be in trouble. Awesome finding Ian. Oh yeah, Nightbot doesn't like caps. I can't fix that on the fly, but anyway, yeah, awesome. Thanks again, finding Ian. We should check you out, live streaming in Kenya. That's pretty cool. Anyway, and of course, thanks to the mods for popping in today, and for any assistance. But I don't think we've had any riffraff, except for the buffers and YouTube trying to be against us today. But yeah. So until Friday morning, which is our next scheduled live stream, have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll see you then. All right. I'm gonna go clear my throat even more. Bye.